Alright, welcome in everybody. We've got the defending national champions in town.
Prepare for your beatdown.
Okay, that's the voice of Harry Downer. I'm your host and game player David Johnson. And we've got the 8th ranked Alabama Crimson Tide coming off a loss last week to 4th ranked Ole Miss, taking on my 2-2 Dave Show Truckers. Last year we played Bama up in Tuscaloosa fresh off a loss to Ole Miss and almost beat them. We're looking for an encore performance of that this afternoon in Orlando.
And I think you can do it. I got you plus 10.5.
Really?
Yeah, that's too many points and I've been losing my ass betting against you guys, so don't screw me over.
Wow. Alright, well, not a moment to waste, let's get to the action. Dave Show received the opening kick here on a beautiful day in front of a packed house at Seminole Field in Orlando, Florida. Seth Horn fields the kick in the end zone for a touchback. 4th play of the opening Dave Show possession, 1st and 10 at their own 39. Quarterback Chance Graham running the triple option, and he's got room to run. Out of bounds at the Bama 45. 4 plays later, it's 2nd and 9 at the 30. Graham over to Brian Williams, down inside the 15. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 6 at the 9. Graham lobs one up. Touchdown Truckers! Brandon Glover somehow comes down with it as Dave Show drives right downfield on Alabama. The first Crimson Tide offensive possession begins at their own 22-yard line. Quarterback Cooper Bateman draws back to pass. Picked off by Joe Chambers! A 4-star true freshman defensive back, the Johnny on the spot. This is one hell of a start for Dave Show, man! The Truckers take over at the 23-yard line. They hand off to Brian Williams. Oh! Reuben Foster treats Williams the same way he treats a lady. Brutal hit. 3 plays later, it's 4th and 10, and without a reliable kicker, we're going for it. Graham to throw. Sacked by A'Shawn Robinson. And Dave Show gets nothing off the Alabama turnover. Ninth play of the ensuing Crimson Tide possession. Bama with the ball just outside the red zone, facing a 2nd and 2. Bateman finds tight end O.J. Howard, runs over 2 Trucker defenders. Gets down inside the 5. Man.
I guess Bama finally decided to show up.
Ashley Swanson and Jared Phillips absolutely flattened by the future Buccaneers tight end. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and goal at the 2. Bateman running the option. Touchdown, Bama!
Just don't let this thing get out of hand.
Okay. The next Dave Show possession starts at the 25-yard line. Graham out of the read option keeps it, and he's got plenty of room in front of him. Taken down near the 40. On the next play, Graham going deep. Seth Horn down near the Bama 30. 8 plays later, Jason Utley's 31-yard field goal attempt is good.
Really could use a touchdown there.
Well, at least we didn't turn it over. 6th play of the ensuing Bama possession, 3rd and 8 at their own 43. Bo Scarborough runs over Gavin Munoz and James Robertson, en route to a 1st down. Oh! 4 plays later, it's 1st and 10 at the 35. Bateman goes outside to Calvin Ridley, and he's got room along the sideline. Gets Bama into the red zone. 2 plays later, it's 1st and goal at the 5. Chris Black, touchdown, Bama. Halfway through the 2nd quarter, and Alabama gets their first lead of the game.
Keep it close.
Second play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 2nd and 7 at their own 28. Graham back to pass, moves to his left, finds Seth Horn along the sideline, out of bounds at the 40. 4 plays later, it's 2nd and 7 at the Bama 44. Over the middle to Seth Horn, taken down near the 20-yard line. 4 plays later, Jason Nutley's 28-yard field goal attempt is good.
Another field goal?
Hello? It's halftime and we're only down by 1. And this is not an accurate representation of Nick Saban. Hell no. Got some scores for you as our mascot is a little upset. His 7th-ranked Sun Devils lost at home earlier this week to Boise State. Also in the SEC East Battle of Black and Golds, near the half in Nashville, Vanderbilt leads Missouri by 2 touchdowns. Out here, Dave Show's in good position to pull off the unthinkable.
There's no way. You'll blow it.
You have no idea how nervous I am to throw the ball. Nonetheless, Chance Graham has 125 yards passing and no interceptions. Not one turnover for the Dave Show Truckers.
You really think you can keep this up?
But I also add we're outgaining mighty Alabama by 43 yards, and we've yet to punt the ball. This may well have been the best half of football in Dave Show Truckers history, considering the opponent. Let's see if we can keep it up in the second half. Second play of Alabama's opening second half possession, 1st and 10 at their own 40. Handoff to Derrick Henry, stopped for a loss by Gavin Munoz. Henry averaging less than 3 yards a carry. Brings up 2nd and 12. Sacked by Gavin Munoz. And number 7 starts the second half on a tear. You gotta see this again. Big time hit. Brings up 3rd and 20. Bateman. Over the middle to O.J. Howard. Gets more than enough for the first down.
Your boy Munoz there was on the coverage.
We're playing zone.
Still, the way you were talking, you'd think the guy was Ray Lewis.
Jesus, man, he made some plays. 3 plays later, it's 1st and 10 at the 30. Bateman out of the play action. Goes to Howard again, out of bounds near the 10. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 5 at the 7. Bateman. To Robert Foster, touchdown Tide. Alabama opens up the second half with a 9-play, 70-yard drive to expand their lead to 8.
Don't let it get out of hand, Dave Show. I bet on you.
We're still in this. Second play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 2nd and 7 at their own 28-yard line. Graham to throw. Over to Seth Horn, nice spin move, takes it down past the 40. On the next play, Graham to throw again. To Brian Williams, gets into Bama territory. And the devil approves. 4 plays later, it's 4th and 6 at the Bama 40, and we're going for it.
You better.
Well, this is what you gotta do to beat Bama. Graham. Over the middle to Brian Williams, first down.
That looked too easy.
On the next play, Graham fakes the handoff. Can't find anybody, and he's gonna run it. Plenty of room along the sideline. Gets down around the 10. And Graham with 60 yards rushing to this point. Brings up 1st and goal. Graham. Over to Wade Swain. Touchdown Truckers! Hell of a response by Dave Show. And can you believe it? We're playing with these guys.
I think I'm gonna win a bet.
And this place is going absolutely bananas. The Truckers lined up to go for 2. Graham alone in the backfield, 5-receiver set. To Sammy Willis!
Who?
And this game is tied! Tenth play of the ensuing Alabama possession. 4th and 9 at the Dave Show 36, and they're going for it. Bateman. Looking for the end zone. And it falls incomplete! Cooper Bateman looking for our Darius Stewart. Jared Hines with the tight coverage. Twelfth play of the ensuing Dave Show possession, 3rd and 1 at the Alabama 8-yard line. The Truckers already converted 2 3rd and shorts on this drive. Graham running the triple option, the pitch to Brian Williams, stopped for a loss by Deshaun Hand. Jason Utley's 27-yard field goal attempt is good. And with less than 4 minutes to go in the game, Dave Show with the 3-point lead over Alabama. 5th play of the next tied possession, less than 3 minutes to go, facing a 2nd and 6 at their own 43. Bateman. Over to O.J. Howard, brought down inside the Dave Show 40. 4 plays later, less than 2 minutes to go in the game, it's 4th and 10 at the 38, and they're going for it.
This could be the ball game. What?
I know. I can't believe this either. Bateman. Can't find anybody and is brought down by Keith Bailey. Hey! Ho! Dave Show! The band rocking the road chant, the crowd in unison with an infatuated tomahawk honk.
Well, remember, Bama has all 3 timeouts left.
After forcing a Dave Show 3-and-out that forced Alabama to burn all their timeouts, this is the 3rd play of the ensuing possession. 3rd and 5 at their own 26. Bateman gets it off. Caught! Robert Foster inside the Dave Show 35. 2 plays later, it's 2nd and 10. Bateman to Calvin Ridley, runs over Corey Weeks and he scores!
Oh, did you see that? I told you, prepare for a beatdown. I didn't realize how right I was.
Oh my god, 49 seconds to go, but Dave Show's got all 3 timeouts.
So?
After 2 incomplete passes, this is the 3rd play of the Dave Show possession, 3rd and 10 at the 25. Graham. Sacked by Deshaun Hand. Timeout. Brings up 4th and 18. Graham. Under pressure and the pass falls incomplete.
I'll take it. Now don't let him score.
We didn't.
Yes. Give me that cover. Back on the winning track, baby. I knew you could do it.
Thanks. And again, that is not an accurate depiction of Nick Saban. He'd be steaming after this one.
Right? How are you supposed to be Alabama and you lose the turnover battle to Dave Show? This is a video game.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. This one stings, much like our close loss to Alabama last year. And just like last year, we follow up the Bama game with a bout against Kentucky. And our primary focus this go-around will be not to lay an egg to the Wildcats again. Roll Truckers, baby! We're good!
This might be the first time ever I can't talk to you after a game.
See what I'm saying, y'all? So be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so you don't miss us go wild on the Cats.
Okay.
Checking on this week's SEC scoreboard, Vanderbilt ended up blowing out Missouri, Florida enters the top 10 after a close win at LSU, and Auburn was on upset alert but managed to squeak by UTEP at home. That'll do it for us here. If you didn't think the future was bright for Dave Show before watching this game, I bet we just changed your mind.
Not really.
For Harry Downer, I'm David Johnson. Thanks for watching and we'll see you at the next show. Roll Truckers!